What's up, fight fans? In today's video, we're talking about the shocking and disappointing robbery at Henry Cejudo's studio. Someone broke in and stole his first UFC belt while he was asleep. Fans were quick to react, throwing out theories and even naming possible suspects. But that's not all. This wasn't the only drama involving UFC fighters. Merab has just fired shots at Islam Makhachev, accusing the lightweight champion of pure hypocrisy. Plus, Arman Tsarukyan has finally responded to Paddy Pimblett, and fans have been quick to react to the challenge. Also, Movsar Evloev refused to fight Aaron Pico, probably considering it an insult from the UFC. Don't forget to like. Thanks in advance. Tensions between Paddy Pimblett and Arman Tsarukyan have been running high in recent days, drawing the attention of the entire MMA community. It all started when Pimblett, while preparing for his fight with Michael Chandler at UFC 314, made some harsh comments about Tsarukyan on the Full Send podcast. Paddy called Arman a little rich kid who got everything handed to him on a silver platter, and questioned the seriousness of the injury that forced Tsarukyan to pull out of his title fight against Islam Makhachev at UFC 311. Arman didn't let those comments slide. He fired back, calling Pimblett out, and even dared him to fight if he beats Chandler. Arman wrote, "Coming from the guy who had the easiest path to the top just because of a funny accent and a budget Beatles haircut. Call me out. If you win, we'll see who shits their pants in the octagon, clown."
He's just a little posh boy who's had everything handed to him on a silver platter by his dad.
Do you think he actually got injured or no? Or what do you think happened?
No, he's a little ass. That's what you are, Arman. Little boy. And then he was doing them videos where he flips forward on his neck.
Right.
And then he's saying that he's got a bad back. Dana said, didn't he? There was Dana shot him down in that interview. I was like, whoa, that's heavy that. You don't want the boss saying that about you.
Now let's be real. If Pimblett does beat Chandler, a fight with Arman Tsarukyan could be the next big step in his career. But does he really stand a chance? Tsarukyan is on a different level, and this would be a huge test if Paddy wants a title shot one day. This is the kind of challenge he'll have to face. It all comes down to how he performs against Chandler. This fight will show if he's ready for the elite. Mattis Gamrot responded to Arman's comments saying, "Stop chasing easy fights, especially against clowns without ambition. You'll never be a champion. You've got a chance to get your revenge, so take it." Fans also reacted, and one fan wrote, "If Paddy can take out Chandler, that's a great title eliminator fight." Another added, "Paddy is playing this perfectly. Let's be honest, he probably had no shot at a title run in 2026 without someone in the top 5 giving him a chance." Not everyone's convinced, though. One fan wrote, "Arman literally finishes Paddy 10 times out of 10.
Paddy Pimblett versus Michael Chandler.
Chandler is going to win that one. He'll grind out a win, but I think Pimblett gets hit, and I think Chandler hits too hard.
A lot of people are saying that.
Yeah.
A lot of people are picking Chandler in that one. Paddy does get hit, but he's been a tough little
He is a tough
scouser.
one.
And he's super
He's a
famous.
tough one, but Mike can still, they don't call him Iron Mike for nothing, you know what I mean?
They call him that?
Who calls him?
I didn't know they call
That's
him
his
that.
fight name. I mean, I wouldn't take the name unless it was given to me by Mike Tyson himself. The dude got some power. He's an explosive, powerful man. That front kick to Ferguson will definitely live forever in everybody's memory.
I'll tell you this, you could be the platinum gorilla cannoneer.
I can't wait to see him get to the point where, like, I think one day he will be champion. Like, I think if he does be champion, it will be like one of the guys who were really good who never became, like a Uriah Faber, right? Like, or Joseph Benavidez. Like, he does everything right as of now in this fight and the time in his career, and when he fought Bobby Green. Like, right away, he started attacking that post arm immediately. He's probably gonna look to pass guard.
I spent a lot of time with Michael Chandler in this camp. When Michael Chandler's able to bite down and get going, man, he can really hurt you. I think this is also a crossroads for him. I know he waited for that counter fight for a long time and didn't materialize, but if you don't get through Paddy Pimblett here, now I'm dropping fights to the younger guys that aren't as experienced as I.
He wants to make a statement and show that he's still one of the top lightweights, but I'm not going to let him. I'm going to show everyone that I'm one of the top lightweights. And the old guard is getting replaced with the new guard, and I'm coming in to take this belt.
At around 4:45 a.m. last night, someone broke into Henry Cejudo's studio while he was asleep on the couch and stole his very first UFC championship belt. Cejudo shared the story online, saying he actually saw the guy standing in the dark for 2 minutes. Moments later, a loud crash gave everything away. The thief knocked over a shelf and bolted with the belt. Now, for those who don't know, an official UFC belt can be worth tens of thousands of dollars, even up to 6 figures depending on the circumstances. So this isn't just sentimental, it's a major loss. Of course, fans didn't ignore the robbery and quickly started joking about it. One fan wrote, "It's that guy who crashed into his neighbor's house, payback, Henry." On a serious note, another fan added, "Hope they catch whoever did it." Another pointed to a recent incident where Henry caught a hit-and-run driver who crashed into his neighbor's house and tried to run away. But don't be upset, champ. The most important thing is that no one got hurt. Besides, you've still got plenty of UFC belts.
Bora pra luta de sábado agora em Miami, no Matuto, e tava tranquilo.
Até então, o Fight Week começou.
Tava, ó, tentaram roubar, tentaram levar o celular dele, quebraram o vidro ali, mas olha lá, ó, levou não.
O celular tá na mão, ó, deu certo não.
Quase levou uma surra ainda.
E a vontade de bater em alguém só aumentou agora.
Isso aí, São Paulo é sério, mas não levou não, e deu sorte, viu? Se o Matuto consegue puxar ele pra dentro do carro, ia ser muito pior.
Alguém vai pagar por isso.
Pô, levou não.
O celular tá na mão, ó, deu certo não.
Quase levou uma surra ainda.
E a vontade de bater em alguém só aumentou agora.
According to Russian outlet Red Fury MMA, the fight between Mervin Evloev and Aaron Pico is officially off. Evloev's team stated they want to wait and see what happens in the upcoming title fight between Alexander Volkanovski and Diego Lopez at UFC 314. Originally, Evloev had requested the UFC keep him active by offering any opponent, but the UFC responded by giving him Aaron Pico, a fighter with a 13-4 record. Evloev's team saw this as an insult, advising him not to accept the fight. As the #1 contender, many fans are unfamiliar with Pico, and taking this fight just didn't make sense for Evloev, especially with the title shot in sight. Given Dana White's known reluctance to push Evloev, combined with the Russian's less flashy fighting style, the matchup seemed like a clear dismissal of his contender status. Now, Evloev is betting that the Volkanovski-Lopez title fight will force the UFC's hand. What do you think? Should Evloev have taken the fight, or did he make the right call? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Additionally, Merab recently fired shots at Islam Makhachev.
So Ilya has to fight Islam Makhachev, especially he vacated his belt. He's not anymore 145er and he's the best deserving contender for the 155 belt, but somehow Islam ignoring him. I'm sure you guys, everybody remember that Islam told me only one word in press conference: Merab, I respect you, but when you have a top contender, you should fight him.
I want to say just one thing, Merab, I don't have nothing for you. Just respect, but don't make the belt look bad, you know. When you have some real contender, just fight.
And I said, okay, I'm fighting. And but now he has a tough contender as Ilya Topuria, but he's not fighting because he's saying some other things. And we all agree that Ilya deserves this fight more, and hopefully this happening. But yeah, nobody criticized Islam like they was criticizing me.
Ilya Topuria's coach George Clement recently shared that he's really hoping the fight between Islam Makhachev and Ilya happens. He said he's literally praying for it, because he believes it's a huge matchup, not just for the fans, but
I pray to do this fight because I think if the people fight, you know, all the people want to see this fight. Me want to see this fight. I think you too. No,
Big fight.
Yeah, it's a big fight. I don't know what is the plan of Islam or what he really wants, you know, but I think this is the fight.
Would you be sad if Islam went to welterweight and if you never got a chance to fight him?
Yeah, of course. I think I'm going to be sad because I think it's a good fight and it's a good fight for Ilya, you know.
Você tá falando e fica no sempre.
Deus colocou um caminho pra dar uma fortalecida aí na sua mão. Pode ser?
Pode ser.
Pode ser? Pode ser? Pode passar a compra dela, vou pagar a compra dela.
Bênção, hein, menina? Deus abençoe. Muito obrigada.
Deus abençoe, tá?
É de pessoas assim que o mundo tá precisando.
Obrigado. Quanto abençoando, tá pagando a compra de vocês?
Acabou de falar, não é normal, mas nós estamos juntos.
Não tem problema.
If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We will be very grateful.